Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Collector Car, and Muscle Car Showroom. We own all the vehicles in our inventory. We are not a consignment dealership. So when you're dealing with the seller, you're dealing directly with us. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please be sure to visit our website. It is hanksters.com. This is where you can find all of our most current inventory. On YouTube, all of our videos stay up at all times between both of our locations, and generally we post between 3 to 4 videos per week between our 2 stores. And we never take them down, whether the car was posted a week ago or 3 years ago. They stay up. However, on our website, when a vehicle is funded in full and we sell it to a customer, it comes down and lets you know that the car is no longer available. It's Friday. Exciting times here at Hankster's Hot Rods in Daytona Beach, and we got a great car for you today. 1967 Pontiac GTO. And I can tell you for sure this car will not be around long, so you'll want to call quickly or email quickly or just wire the money quickly. This particular car, power brakes, power steering, and look at that, air conditioning. 400 motor. I don't know if it's the numbers matching motor to the car or not. It is a period correct motor. So we do not yet have the PHS documentation for this vehicle. We are ordering that. Well, we did order that. And the PHS docs will be posted on our website when the vehicle is put up. Resell red with a black vinyl top. GTO insignia in the front grille. Chrome on the front bumper and chrome around the front headlights is outstanding, in outstanding condition. Overall paint quality on the car is very, very good. There are no blisters, no cracks, no bubbles, nothing whatsoever. We'll show you the paint high and low in the showroom and on the lift. BFG radial tires on the car, red lines. Expensive tires on the car. Pontiac, correct Pontiac wheels. You got the driver's side chrome mirror. Door gaps in the front and in the rear of the door here are both really good. Door fitment down the side of the car is fantastic. We'll show you a side shot here as we make our way towards the back of the vehicle. Vinyl tops in great condition. There's no blistering, bubbling, cracking, no tears in the vinyl top. Window glass all the way around the car is in pretty good shape there. You can see the driver's side, quarter window, door glass, vent window glass, all in real good condition. Same thing with the interior. Check that out. Great door panels, good armrest, vinyl, his and her shifter, center console, bucket seats. This is a real GTO 242 VIN code. Wood steering wheel. The black dash is in fantastic condition. The wood grain around the gauges is in exceptional shape. Floor mats, carpeting. Let's check out the headliner. Headliner's in good condition there. There's no rips, tears, holes. Your courtesy lights are working. There's like a dome light there on either side right above the, between the door glass and the rear vent window, or I'm sorry, rear quarter glass. The carpeting, black, underneath the floor mats in good shape. Center console's in good shape. We'll show you guys a little bit closer on the interior there when we get in the car to do the test drive. Front and rear seat belts. So if you want to take the kids to the ice cream store on Saturday or Sunday, you can belt them in. Again, earlier I told you that the body lines on the car are good, and they are. GTO insignia there on the rear quarter. It's going to be the same on the passenger side. You can see the rear window glass is in good shape. It's not all scratched up. GTO 67, they had a huge deck lid, right? Well, this deck lid fits good to both quarters. In the trunk, you have a car cover. That's going to come with the car. You have a jack. It's going to come with the car. You have a spare that will come with the car. See some folders in there. I'm not going to bore you. I went through the folders. There's nothing in there of significance. There's just, you know, owner's manual for the radio. There's a lot of parts receipts, no significant parts receipts, just miscellaneous parts receipts, and some miscellaneous titling info from, you know, the car was titled in Georgia at one time. There's not an ownership history per se, just a couple, maybe a couple owners back. Trunk mat. Trunk's in good shape, no holes, not rotted. Looks like maybe possibly the original jacking instructions up there. Chrome on the rear bumper's nice. Got your reverse lights there down low. All around the bezels around the tail lights look to be good. GTO insignia there on the passenger side rear quarter. Shooting down the passenger side, you can see the door fitment to the front and rear. Passenger side front fender, passenger side rear quarter is very good. I haven't seen any paint imperfections to really at all. So really nice paint on the car. Passenger side is looking about the same as the driver's side. You can see that there's no tears in the passenger side seat there. Carpeting's in the same condition on the passenger side as it is on the driver's side. Same thing with the door panel and the armrest. Doors fit nice and flush. Again, door gaps are good, both front and rear. You got the GTO emblems down, way down on that rocker molding cover that the GTOs have. And I'll take a better look at it when it's on the lift, but you know, those lower rocker covers on the 67 GTOs, they have a tendency to take rocks and road debris, and they're always usually scratched up, dinged up. Those look to be in pretty good condition. Really fantastic looking car. 1967 Pontiac GTO. We're going to take it out and we're going to put it in the air. We're going to throw it on the lift and put it in the air for you guys. But there's a lot of, well, the collector car business is extremely strong right now. And some of the most sought after cars, of course, the first gen Camaros, 66 through 70 Chevelles are extremely hot right now. 68 through 70 Roadrunners are a hot commodity. Same thing with GTX and GTOs. 66 and 67 GTOs we sell almost immediately when we get them in. So especially with AC. So we're very pleased to have it, and it's the right color. You know, black with red gut, red with black gut, black vinyl top. I mean, it's the right car. Really, really fantastic display of a 1967 Pontiac GTO. Everything's right about the car. I'm excited about this one. So let's take it outside and throw it on the rack and take a look at what the undercarriage looks like. Underneath our 67 Pontiac GTO, we have front disc brakes. Big oil pan on this 400 motor. I'll let Devin get a good shot of it up there. You can see it's nice and dry. Look at the sides of the motor, you know, where the valve covers would be leaking. There's nothing there. Oil pan gasket, nothing there. I know there's a cross member in the way, you can't see all of it. And then the starter's jammed up there and you have headers. But you're looking at the same thing I'm looking at. It's nice and dry right at the moment. As I just said, headers coming down off of the sides of the motor there. Tranny pan's nice and dry. You can see that. It's right in front of your face. Dual exhaust, of course, coming off of your headers. Frame rails appear to be in good condition, both sides. Floor pans in the car are in good shape. Exhaust system appears to be newer. Mufflers, tailpipes. Really good looking car underneath. Rear end doesn't appear to be leaking anything. Drop downs on both sides are in great shape. I know you can't see much because of the, I don't know, I'm looking up into the sun. I don't know if you guys can see on camera any better than I can in person, but I can tell you that, you know, it's a nice solid car. I'm going to lower it down just a little bit more and show you, you know, we showed you tried to show you the body lines in the showroom on the showroom floor. I'm going to put the lift down just a little bit, not only show you the body lines, but show you the paint down low on the car. As I mentioned earlier, we own all the vehicles in our inventory. I ask you, please do not just take my word for it. Come to our Daytona Beach showroom. We have a gift shop. We have 25,000 square foot of air-conditioned indoor showroom space. We, again, own all of our cars. We'd be happy to show you the 67 GTO or any other vehicle you might be interested in. We can take it out in the sunshine. We can let you go through it, check under the hood, check in the trunk, check the bottoms of the doors, check the interior, you know, do all that and drive it too. I encourage you guys to come firsthand, especially when you're spending the kind of money we're going to be asking for this GTO, and take a look at it yourself. Don't just take my word for it, because I'm not going to catch everything. I'm not going to be able to point out everything, and maybe I'm not as picky when it comes to a classic car purchase as you might be. You know, so financing. We offer financing on our cars. Well, we don't offer it. We offer lenders that do. 3 different collector car lenders we work with will give you up to a 10-year loan on this 67 GTO. You're going to be 10% down out of pocket, and the finance company is going to cover the remainder on a 5 to 10-year deal, whatever you get approved for. Low monthly payments and no prepayment penalty. You know what's fun about owning a classic car, especially some of like the Broncos, for example, right now, the K5 Blazers, the K10 pickup trucks. These things, not only do they look great, you know, you see a lot of these 20s and 21s and maybe even 22s coming out, and they're coming out with all these retro style looks, you know, going back to the old school, redesigning the Ford Bronco and so on and so forth, coming out with these different, the Dodge re-releasing, you know, the Challengers and all that stuff, because there's a nostalgia to these cars. There's a look, there's an aesthetic, there's eye appeal. But what's nice about the classic cars is, you know, they may not have the luxuries in the newer cars, you know, the push button start, the air conditioned seats, and all that fun stuff that we're used to today, and it's pretty much offered standard in these cars anymore. But they don't depreciate. If anything, there's a couple cars out there right now that are appreciating, especially if you bought this GTO 15 years ago. I guarantee it's selling for more now than it was 15 years ago. That's kind of what's cool about owning a classic car too, especially if you're financing it. It holds their value, so you can enjoy it 2, 3, 4 years and turn around and sell it for as much money as you paid for it, if not maybe a little more, depending on the year, make, and model. So before we take this thing out on a test drive, let's lower it down just a tad and check out the body lines low in the paint. So here we are with our GTO, the side of it about eye level, and we're going to show you just the paint quality down low and, you know, the aluminum pieces here down low. So if you look behind the driver's side front wheel there, no bubbles or blisters. Same thing with the bottom on the door. Now this is the, you know, these aluminum things, they take a lot of road debris. These are nicer than most of the ones we see come through here. You know, that it was a dumb design out of the factory. I mean, it looks cool, but you know, it's just, these things are just thin aluminum. They are what they are. You know, you can buy them online. I think they're like 265 or 275 bucks a pair, you know, for both sides. They're not cheap, but these ones are in good shape. So show you the bottom of the doors, the weather stripping there, door seal down low there on the door. The paint's in good shape. Now this car's on the lift, so now would be like when the body would be flexing, you know, and you could shut the door and it shuts nice and doesn't bounce back at you, or, you know, it's not gapped out here at the bottom. There you're looking at the front of the rear quarter there in front of the driver's side rear tire. And of course then, you know, now here's like where a stone chip, you know, came up or something and dinged it there. There's, you know, perfect example. But you know, your important parts right here, no blistering, no cracking, you know, where it'd be indications of extreme bondo or, you know, anything like that. So nice shape, nice good body lines on the car all the way around. Bottom, you know, you're looking down low now here by the reverse lights and stuff down on the rear bumper. It's not all pitted, chrome's not rusted. You know, shoot down the side of the passenger side there. Look, nice body lines on the car. The doors are, you know, the rear quarter and the door's not waving back at you. Again, we'll just show you low here. No blistering or cracking in the paint. Aluminum pieces in pretty good condition all the way around there. You know, they're not perfect. We don't have one car in our showroom that is perfect. We don't sell concourse quality cars or correct cars. We sell driver quality cars, and this is what that GTO is. Weather stripping on the bottom of the door is in great condition. Same thing with the bottom of the door. And again, the door shuts nice and even. See, it's not gapped out here at the bottom. Beautiful car. It really is. I'm excited to have this as a piece of our inventory. And we're to the weekend here, and we're going to drop this thing down on the ground and take it out. Hopefully there's not too much traffic, and see how this fine machine runs out with this 400 motor and his and her shifter. Let's do that right now. What a car inside our 67 GTO. Guess we'll start at the left and work our way right. Fuel gauge is functioning. The odometer, let's see what that reads. Looks like 16,710. Mileage reads exempt, so I do not know the actual mileage of the car. RPM, working. Temp is coming up. We just started the car. Oil pressure is functioning. Turn signals. Driver's side. Passenger side. How about wipers? They park back where they should. Horn? Works. Radio.
The animals there inside their gator park, there's so much going on at well.
Yep. Got the new retro style. If you can manage to find a tape. Got a tape deck. So, AC. This is a Florida car, and I assure you, the AC is blowing ice cold. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it works. That right there inside puts it through the vents. Defroster works. And that is ice cold. That's about the coldest you know, the classic cars don't get as cold as the newer cars do, but that's about as cold as I've seen it. It's cold. What else do we need to... Oh, when you turn on the radio, it has a power antenna in the back, and it does function. It goes up and down. There's no real angle for us to be able to show you that, so you're just going to have to take my word for it. As I told you in the showroom, the center console's nice. It's not all pitted up. Steering wheel's in nice condition. Wood grain, it's all smooth, not all cracked up or dried out. You got your new retro style radio. We're in the month of February here in Daytona, and even though it's 72 degrees, we do not need AC today, so we're just going to crank the window down. Really nice car. Let's see how it runs. This thing is sweet. Check it out. No hands on the wheel. Straight as an arrow. Check out the speedometer. Right on the money. Not bouncing around whatsoever. Zero vibrations in the drivetrain. Zero noises on the inside of the car. Car tracks completely straight. Response on the wheel is fantastic. You know, it's a big car, so you know the movement's real good for such a large automobile. And the pickup on the car is excellent. We're going to show you that here in just a couple minutes. Brakes work good. Real nice brakes on the car. Of course, power brakes, power steering. Let's see how the tranny shifts here. Get to see if we can run it through some gears. Notice at the traffic light how it's, look at the RPMs right there. It's not bouncing all around, doesn't want to stall out, doesn't want to spit and sputter. It's a super nice car. Okay, here we go. Speedometer's coming down, but that's 60 miles per hour, no problem. The transmission shifts perfect. Obviously, we're going to run on a road. There's construction up here. I don't want to go getting too crazy. We'll run it again for you guys on the way back to the showroom, but fantastic car. This is a beautiful representation of not only a 1967 Pontiac GTO, but also of a fine collector car, classic car. I mean, this car has been very well cared for. High quality. You could tell when a car has been cared for correctly, and when it has had maintenance work to it, it's been done correctly, and this is one of those cars. I mean, it's a fantastic car. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but I feel the need to. I mean, you know, most of our business is done sight unseen, so I need to express to you guys when I have a car that is of exceptional quality, and I really feel that this is one of those cars. Our phone number here in Daytona Beach is 386-944-9219. Our website, once again, is hanksters.com. This is where you can find all of our most current inventory. Today, we're going to put probably 100 photos up of this car and the PHS documentation that I mentioned earlier in the video presentation. We're also going to put this video up that we do for you. You know, don't forget, you guys, we shoot a video of every single one of our cars, and it's on our website. You just click on the car, and there's like a little video tab there. Click the video tab, there's a video of every single one of our cars. So, along with a you know, complete description of each vehicle. So, at full retail price, this car includes shipping to you in the lower 48 United States, and it also includes a 12-month, 12,000-mile powertrain warranty. You do not have to bring it back to Florida to get it worked on, and you do not have to take it to a special muscle car center or restoration center or classic car shop, whatever you want to call it. You can probably take it to the same person that's working on your daily driver. You're going to have a $100 deductible out of pocket, and your warranty is going to cover the remainder on an approved repair. So that's a pretty good feeling, right? So we have the inventory, we offer the shipping, we offer the warranty. What more could you ask for? We would love to add you to our growing base of customers, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the world. So one more time, our website is hanksters.com. We are located in Daytona Beach, Florida, and we are on our way back to the showroom in this 1967 Pontiac GTO.